West Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. They go play action. Mills. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offense and quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Open man is Ross, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's got it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Mills throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Well, the Vikings sit 4-8 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mills. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Taken in at the 22. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special, because Cumber was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. What an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that.
Touchdown, Panthers. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. They can't get caught.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw him right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Mills on 3rd and 2. Steps away to his left. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, Mills. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mills now. Dancing to his left. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Play fake, Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
A big loss on the play brings up 4th down.
4th down, Mills. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feeder down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. The extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taking it about the 1.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at
begin their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Pick it down on 1st down.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder, because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Pickett.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 1st and 10, Mills.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Play action now, Mills. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum. Now forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Mills to the air again.
This is caught. Touchdown. Aaron Smith Jr., 33 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 29, Pickett. He's got the connection to Moore. Oh, good move. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, 71 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Pickett will try to throw for this. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. On play action, Mills. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Final play of the half, Mills. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like an empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Shaq Thompson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. He'll take this inside the 40. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. Looking around the league from Raymond James Stadium, they're in the third quarter in Tampa.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like
that. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
It's Ross Blacklock who earns the sack.
Second down.
To try again after the sack. Pickett. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Taken from about the 12.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
3 quarters have come and gone.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw is Mills.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Throwing, Mills. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Mills, 4th down. Gotta have it.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Pickett. Crossing route complete to Ross. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Pickett's pass.
DJ Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Taken from about the 12.
The Vikings take over 1st down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
They go play action. Mills.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 7.
Mills to throw for it on 4th. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Now Pickett. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point put through by Succop. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Vikings 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken from about the 12.
The Vikings take over 1st down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Third down. Here's a run by Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 27.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Panthers, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.